What's going on, Bengal Nation? How y'all doing today? I hate when I look at it like this. Anyways, got my Bengal gear on. Left my jersey somewhere. But, wanted to play this before I played the Blazing 5, before I give out some hundies to you. Get some hundies going. Just pay a little tribute to my man Colin real quick. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh. But I didn't like the Bengals the last 2 weeks, and they lost. I didn't bet the Bengals. Full disclosure, I did have them. Well, I did, but I didn't bet the Bengals on that Sunday night game. I had a lot of money riding on that game too when it came to the parlay, but didn't work out. So that's how it goes.
The last 13 generally on the turf. It's the bye week. They have a Cincinnati's in Indy. It's coming to my podcast for 7 years. Yeah, this Brent gonna win the national title. Buck is gonna have more time. Reggie Wayne is back from Phillips. Go to us. Ronaldo 3 last play. Next. Blazing 5 live from LA. Next. Play. Next.
Alright, here he goes. Here he goes.
Alright, welcome back to Herd on ESPN Radio. The Blazing 5, Uncle Ronaldo gets in the ice cream truck and throws out hundies to the kids.
Throws out some hundies.
Blazing 5 was 2 and 3 last week.
Uncle Ronaldo gonna give out some hundies. Anyway, sorry about that, fellas. Alright, but let's get to the Blazing 5 here. Let me put some music on, go over these games one by one. God, do I like the Bengals? I don't know, man. I cannot get a beat on this game. Cannot get a beat on this game for my life. We'll see what happens. You know, the Bengals could, Bengals historically struggle at Indianapolis during my time following the Bengals. So we'll see what happens. That line has not moved though, not moved one bit. I'm curious what the pick center details are, you know, the percentage. We'll go over, we'll look at it, we'll check it out. First game on the list though is Atlanta at well, I had the Jets last night, full disclosure. I did have the Jets. I took a money line bet, so I didn't win anything really though. Nick Folk, the field goal got blocked, the field goal went in. I'm up 100, but that didn't work out. Alright, Atlanta +6. I usually don't like 6. This is a division rival game, and I like Atlanta for one reason, and one reason, well, I got 2 reasons why I like Atlanta. Okay, most teams out of the division don't win. I believe this game is on Fox, #1. So you got, when it's on Fox, the NFC network. I call Fox the NFC network, and CBS is the AFC network. Even though I don't know how the Buffalo Bills and the Patriots ended up on Fox, but I guess because of the whole Thursday night football thing. Anyways, I digress. Anyway, so yeah, Atlanta at Baltimore. This game will be on Fox. I like Atlanta. That's one reason. 2, Mike Smith going up against his old team. I think he'll have to keep people ready. Plus, Baltimore out of the division is already 2-0, okay? So even if you lose betting Atlanta, right, Baltimore's not going to go 4-0 and beat New Orleans, probably at New Orleans. That's not going to happen. So even if you lose this bet, you hold on to that card down the road and bet big on New Orleans, which I think is going to beat Baltimore anyways, and Baltimore goes 2-2. So you could get the double half. Like I said, most teams out of conference go 2-2 against the spread or straight up, however you want to do it. Anyways, here it is. Atlanta, take it. That's a winner. Chicken dinner. Pencil that in my Blazing 5. Here's another one I'm a little torn. Tennessee at Washington. Confusing game, right? +6, the line's telling you to take. And I never bet against Washington, but this game's going to be on CBS. I'm getting 6 points. And Tennessee's defense, you know, I don't know. It's not all that bad, really. They didn't give up no 37 points to Cincinnati. You know, and AJ Green was playing in that game. You know what I mean? Oh, he did go up a lot. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of turnovers, though. But Charlie Whitehorse really is a better game manager than Locker. I think he's been around longer. I think he has minor leadership skills. Slightly better than Locker. So he gets a little bit more respect, I think, from the teammates. I like Tennessee. I'm just trying to think. Tennessee did lose to Dallas, so they're 0-1. Washington beat Jacksonville, but then again they lost to Houston. They still got to play. Washington still got to play the Colts, though. So they might finish 2-2. This is a shady game, but since it's on CBS, that's where I draw the line. So now look at that. I'll go with the AFC team on CBS. I like Tennessee. Let me just write this down before I get. I know I like Atlanta. I say I like Tennessee. I'll put an asterisk next to that one. Atlanta's definitely blazing 5, so put an uno next to that one. And then Tennessee versus Washington. Here we go. 6.5. I'm just going to say 6.5. This is 6, 7, 6. I put 6. Sorry. Put an asterisk next to this one. But I like Tennessee. Let's move on to the next game. Seattle, St. Louis. Okay, so now Percy Harvin gets traded. Great news for the Jets. Kind of helps John Issig out a little bit because they were like $20 million under the cap. So this really can, here's your sandwich. A little too late, but I guess doesn't matter. This is a tough game. Seattle, I think, comes in. I mean, who's going to take St. Louis plus 7 now? And I can't bet St. Louis. I'm actually liking St. Louis, though. This is because of the trade. I really am. But who's going to bet St. Louis in their right mind at Seattle off a Monday night loss with a third-string quarterback? I don't know. I think the trade made sense for Seattle, though. They save money. They're good. The Super Bowl repeat, I think, Golden Tate was a big loss for Seattle, and I really thought they could actually repeat. But now thinking about it, it's not going to happen for Seattle. They're not going to get home field. At 3, I don't think they're going to get home field, honestly. No matter how, and that's the key for them to get to the Super Bowl. They're just not that good of a road team. So yeah, there you go. There, I'm going to take St. Louis in the points, though. Wow, I'm taking a lot of dogs this week. Road dogs too, which I usually don't. So you know what that means, losers. But anyways, Cleveland and Jacksonville. Here you go, Jacksonville plus 5.5. I start thinking about this game. Everybody's going to hop on that Cleveland bandwagon. Jacksonville might cover or win the game outright. Here's another dog. I'll take it. I'm taking a lot of dogs. But I like Jacksonville. But then again, I'm biased because I don't want Cleveland to start winning the division, especially if the Bengals lose to the Colts this weekend. Cincinnati and Indy, I like Indianapolis all week. All right, this one I gotta go to the pick center. I gotta know the percentages on this one. I wonder how many bets are in it. I know if you go to a certain website, you can get the bettage. 75% like the Colts. Wow, 75%. I gotta say though, I don't know. This is another loser. You know I ain't betting against the Bengals though. So I got Cincy plus the 3. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit at all. Okay, here's Blazing 5 material. Here you go. Same reason. I think this game's on Fox. I have to double check. I'm going to CBS it up here. Or ESPN it up. But, yeah, this game, I like Minnesota. I've been hitting Minnesota. When I put my Blazing 5 with Minnesota, I've been hitting with Minnesota. I'm going to go back to the well here. Yeah, Atlanta at Baltimore is on Fox. Minnesota's on Fox. Love Minnesota here. Man, I like all these road dogs. What am I doing? I must be on drugs. That's too many road dogs, so I know I got a lot of losers, but that's alright. Well, I got one home team, Jacksonville, but all the rest are road. But I love this. Lay that 5.5. Swap, take that 5. Take these 5 points and run. Mike Zimmer from Cincinnati now. The loss of Mike Zimmer is starting to come through very clearly here. But anyways, yes. Mike Zimmer will have his team ready. Minnesota will take care of business at Buffalo. Miami at the Bears. Tough game. Colin likes Miami, but I gotta disagree. This game I don't even like. It's actually, what channel is it on? It's on CBS. That's scary enough. Miami's a desperate team fighting for their division life, and eventually they'll be fighting for their playoff life after a tough loss to Green Bay last week, and I got shamboozled. I didn't get the 3.5 when I liked them on Friday. Got it at 1, so I had an L loser on me. But that's how it goes. I think I ended up taking the money line anyways, because it was like +1. I was like, what's the difference? Faces your ass. What's the difference? But yeah, I'll take the Bears though. I'm waiting for this Bear team to get really super hot with all that talent. And Trestman struggled. It was his rookie year. He struggled in close games, and somehow just the ball bounces one way or another. But anyways, I'll take the Bears at home. Here's a home team I'm gonna take. Non-blazing 5. Got Minnesota at number 2 there. All right, this is the toughest game on the board. I love New Orleans. Absolutely love New Orleans. You're getting them in a dome at Detroit. And I just can't believe this line has not moved. I gotta go look at the pick center and give you the percentages here off the, I'm an ESPN insider, baby. 54%, so it's balanced. It's balanced. Maybe Rob Ryan's able to get this defense under control. No Calvin Johnson, probably no Calvin Johnson. This line might bump at the last minute. I definitely don't see it. Now it's already at +1. I know it started at 2.5. You don't even need to take the points though. Take New Orleans. I'm going to go New Orleans money line. I'm going to put an asterisk next to that one. I love New Orleans. You're getting the better coach, better quarterback, and you got a team off the bye, and it's in the dome. So I love New Orleans. I'm sorry, it's a no-brainer. What is that? +2.5. See what happens. Carolina, Green Bay. Okay, Green Bay owns Carolina, and this is at Green Bay. I love Green Bay at home here. This is another one. This is another blazing 5. I like Green Bay. They look like they found their rhythm. Carolina's just played 5 quarters. It's going to be a close game. Don't get me wrong. This is not going to be an easy 7-point leg. It's not. Prevent defense, garbage time comeback, back and forth type game. Maybe they're up by 10, and the spread's going to be decided in the 4th quarter. I'm seeing Green Bay gets out early, and hopefully Carolina's a pull. This could be the upset of the week, though, because everybody's got to like Green Bay. Everybody, especially with Calvin Benjamin being hurt. But I got to go with it. Oh, it's only 51%. Oh, that makes me feel more comfortable. But this could be an upset of the week, though. It's like one of them games where anytime I get a strong feeling about a game like this, and then all of a sudden I look at the scoreboard's first quarter, I think Green Bay's going to be up 10 points the whole game. Instead, they're down a touchdown earlier. They're down 2 touchdowns, and that 7 points is gone. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyways, I love Green Bay in this matchup at home. Gotta love Green Bay. All right, Kansas City at San Diego. I disagree with Colin again here. Can't go blazing 5 with this one. Don't like this game 1 iota. Kansas City. A lot of people are going to take Kansas City because of Andy Reid and their bye. Anyways, they might backdoor cover. San Diego's going to win this game. That's my feeling. That's my thought. I don't know. I could be wrong. Money line's too high, though, so don't touch it. But, yeah. I'll take San Diego. There you go. There's a home team. Now I got some home teams. I got Green Bay. I got the Bears. I got San Diego. And I got Jacksonville. I don't know, but I had the Jets. A lot of road teams. All right, but here's another home team that here's another road team I'm taking. I love Arizona. Palmer returns to Oakland. Obviously, he'll be booed. That's irrelevant. I know Derek Carr. I love Derek Carr, but this is +3.5. Here's my theory again. Arizona lost to Denver, so they're 0-1. Oakland, on the other hand, I don't know what happened with Oakland. Did they cover a spread or something? I don't know. I don't know what happened with Oakland. Did they play San Fran? Did they lose to St. Louis? I don't know. I like Arizona slightly, though, but I still like Arizona. 2 shutdown corners. These guys are not going to have the breakout game they did. They're going to have film on that. And I just, they're going to try to execute the same thing, I think. It's a rookie quarterback. Hey, let's try to, do what we did last week against San Diego. And they'll figure that out real quick. Patrick Peterson, always a game player on defense. Always, I think he'll be looking for a pick 6 this week against Derek Carr. And that might be the play that covers the number, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Arizona. I like Arizona all week. I usually don't bet against home dogs, but they killed it last year. They were like 3-0-1 against the AFC Arizona. They already lost to Denver. So look for them to get a cover on the board here against the AFC and get back on track. And Palmer does great against the AFC. Well, last year he did against Phoenix, obviously, but as an NFC quarterback. Alright, Giants at Cowboys, the worst game of the week, and the game I definitely don't want to watch. So, yeah, I'll be betting Arizona and Oakland and watching that game, I guess. Because this will probably be the only game on TV, Dallas and Giants. This is going to be a close game, because it's going to be on Fox. So the refs will fix it to keep it close, to keep everybody watching it like a wrestling match, keep you entertained. That being said, the loss of Victor Cruz, and Coughlin's getting old, maybe he's got Alzheimer's. Kevin Ogletree will be playing, though, for the Giants, but I think he's a non-factor. Dallas really just got to take a page of what happened from the Eagles, because they looked awful last week. Could be a different game plan. I don't see how it happens, though. Giants, McCoy was running all over him, so what are you going to do when you got this kid Randall and Dunbar? They can ease the load with DeMarco Murray this week. I look for Jason Witten to have his best game all year. This will probably be a 100-yard game. Expect Jason Witten to have a breakout game this game with like some crazy 10 catches or shit. I think he's going to have a breakout game. Maybe not. Maybe he's too old. I could be wrong. But I'll take Dallas for a late cover. There's another. Oh, yeah, I need to take some home teams. I got Dallas, San Diego, Green Bay. Arizona's a road team. I'll put an R there. Am I still liking New Orleans? Oh, I'm trying to put this Blazing 5 together. Put a 4 there. And then Cincy will clean up the Blazing 5. I want to get behind Tennessee. Tennessee for the Super 6. There you go. There it is. There it is. So I'll recap it again. We got Atlanta going to Baltimore. Take the 6. I expect them, though, to win outright as well. Put a small wager on that money line. Let me go through that one real quick. Right up here at the top. 230. Put 25, put 20 on it. Get 140. Win you about 40, 45 hours. So not a bad bet. Tennessee or Washington. Washington's due to cover. I can't even do. I'm just gonna do a Blazing 5. I'll box 3 out of 5, I guess. Because I really don't like Cincy, but I like Cincy. I mean, New Orleans off a bye. Come on, New Orleans is better than their record. I could be wrong. I love Minnesota though. Minnesota is a stone cold lead pipe lock. Hear me when I tell you, Zimmer lit a fire under their asses during this practice this week. They'll be a much more disciplined team. He knows Kyle Orton. He'll figure out a way to shut down what the Buffalo Bills want to do. And Bridgewater, you know, he's getting help here. I don't know what happened. That was just an off game from Bridgewater. He'll play a little bit better. And hopefully, you know, the running back situation, these guys get their heads in the game. They'll play a disciplined game of football and win. I love Minnesota. Stone cold red pipe lock. Oh, I got Green Bay. I'm sorry. Here you go. So here's your Super Six. There you go. Forget Tennessee. So I got Green Bay, Arizona, home dog. Oh, you gotta love Arizona. You gotta love them. I just want to see something real quick with Arizona. I mean, people gotta be. The consensus has got to be 70%. I hate it when it's 70%. I'm going with the consensus. You got to be an idiot to bet. Yeah, it's 77%. Wow. But Oakland's got a good spread record. They're 3-2 actually. This is their first out-of-conference game, so I mean, expect them to lose. Definitely expect them to lose. I don't expect them to win. And Arizona didn't cover. Yeah, Arizona didn't cover against San Diego. That's right. And Arizona didn't cover. So they're 0-2. There's no way Arizona goes 0-2. This is a lock. Stone cold lead pipe lock. Expect them to cover the number. Lay the points. If you want to, even take the money line, which is, well, it's a little high, 180. But if you want to, take the money line, play the money line. Oish. So there you go. There it is. There's the winners. I got Atlanta, Minnesota, New Orleans, Green Bay. Let me put Green Bay here. And for your Super Six, Cincinnati. There you go. I can't bet against the Bengals, so I'll throw them in the parlay. Hopefully Blazing 5 goes 5-0. Super 6, say, I don't know. Indianapolis is just playing. I mean, Andrew Luck's having the best season of his career. Probably go down as one of his best seasons. I don't know. I mean, he'll have some really good seasons, but right now he's on track, hands down. Right now he's on track to win the MVP. No doubt, in my opinion, he's the MVP of the league right now. That could change, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Denver at Oakland, Denver at San Fran. I'll go with Colin. I disagreed with Colin all week. Colin liked that San Fran. I'll go with San Fran. I'm changing my mind, but I don't like it one bit. I really like Denver. That was my thinking going in. That everybody's going to like San Fran's a good road team. Blah, 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 blah. But Denver is, well, you know what? I like San Fran actually now. Because, let me just look at something. I'm sorry for running this video a little long. But it was nice to, okay, Houston at Pittsburgh. I love Houston. Full disclosure here. Damn, I like a lot of fucking road teams. Oh my god. These are all losers. They gotta be. Why do I like so many road teams? That's crazy. You can't bet that many road teams. Alright, well, Tennessee's probably definitely a loser. Now, I definitely like Washington because I like too many road teams. Help ease that. Okay, so look, here we go again with Denver. But Denver's an elite team. That's the thing that scares me. But I'll break it down for you here. Here's the Denver Broncos. They cover the spread against Arizona. And then didn't cover the spread against Seattle. So they're 1-1. I'll go with Denver. I'll go with the home team. I'll back out of that one. This is San Fran's first game. on the road. And wow, 54% are back in San Fran. Wow, they're liking. A lot of people are gonna like that points. Even tease them points. A lot of people are gonna want to take them points because they're, you know, especially if you're down when you're gambling, you're gonna be like, oh man, you want the anxiety to go away, like in the first, second quarter. So you're just gonna be like, I gotta take the points, because what if they go out, you know, 10-0? I gotta stress. Because you don't want that stress, especially when you're down money. So a lot of gamblers that are down, trying to break even, are gonna bet San Fran to take the points. So once again, I don't agree with any of Colin's picks. For the first week, I disagree with all Colin's picks, except Indianapolis. But then I can't bet against Cincy. You know I can't bet against my Bengals. You know I can't bet against. I gotta look at it this way. I try to look at it. Anyways, though, so Uncle Ronaldo is gonna be costing you some hundies, maybe. Listen to this, Ronaldo, baby, right here, the real deal. Ronaldo right here, baby. Your real Cristiano Ronaldo. Alright, anyways. There you have it. The Blazing 5. Once again, I'll recap it again. Green Bay, New Orleans, Atlanta, Minnesota, and yeah, I got the Arizona Cardinals. Wow! They will not go 0-3 against the AFC. Believe me. So those are my two locks. The lock at 1 o'clock is Minnesota, and then the lock at 4 o'clock, if that don't work out, is I like Atlanta too. Atlanta's a lock too. I don't know how I'm gonna play. I know I'm gonna lose some money. I'm due to lose this week, but that's alright. I'm gonna go out. I got their hundies. It's their money. I gotta give it back. That's the way it works. Alright, but there you go. I love Minnesota, love Atlanta, and absolutely love Arizona. And Patrick Peterson with a little pick 6. And Carson Palmer will do better in his return to Oakland than he fared when he was with Oakland and returned to Cincinnati. Palmer and Fitzgerald once, twice, 3 times would be very nice. And there you go. There you have it. The Blazing 5. Super 6 at Cincinnati. Alright guys, have a good weekend. Enjoy the games. And sorry for the long video. Have a good one.